Hello, hello. It has been a while since we've done a live stream here on the channel. A lot of reasons for that, but I don't feel like getting into it. But I wanted to play some Outer Worlds 2 today. Let's go ahead and bring it in here. Alright. So, in starting up the game and doing my settings, we kind of missed. The game begins with Moonman here doing some, on the nose, making fun of corporate capitalism type stuff, and like this is supposed to be like this is almost like a dialogue box that we're being given as a main menu here. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Oh, I just got flashbanged. Alright, well, okay, the audio.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounter.
Oh, okay, so the cutscene looked pretty good graphically, but oh my, the kind of like PS3 era fuzziness around the character head here. Okay, so it's body type 1 and 2. The anti-woke people are they're gonna be upset. Okay. So, and we've got robotic limbs. Let's just start with like preset 1. Oh, whoops. Yeah, you can actually. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's interesting that you can have them look a little bit fancier or a little bit more rudimentary. But I think the prosthetics, that's a interesting way to give your character some kind of, it's kind of like doing a facial scar, you know? Okay. Let's at least get a guy. I'm not going to get really granular with my settings here. I swear I know a guy that looks just like that. Okay. I think it was like 12 was okay. Alright, skin tone. I'm a little bit on the lighter side, so... Yeah. Mole. It just says mole. Okay. Oh, okay, so... I feel like putting this all in one thing is a little restrictive, but... Okay, I don't want to do that. Just do clean complexion, why not? I don't really have freckles, but... Freckles weight? Okay. That's fine. Age. See how much... Oh yeah, that's me. Let's do about right there. Okay, eye color. Actually, I do wish they did the thing where you could have just a box that opens. Alright, where are... Those are close to mine. Too green. That's better, okay. Like I said, I'm not going to get too granular. Yeah, you can really see that I am on an older PC, so as long as it's just like the hair that's freaking out. It's something about this that just really doesn't work. Alright. Kind of dig that. That's 24. I think I'll just stick with that. My hair is darker. Yeah. Not gonna worry about... Okay, let's see what kind of beards we got. Oh, buddy, we're doing this. We're doing this. Where the beards look rough. Whoops. You know, I could kind of lean into... Just go for like a space Victorian gunslinger. My beard's a little bit lighter. See, I don't have that thing going that some brunette guys have where their beard is just inexplicably red. Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of digging the idea of the Victorian... I might just go for... Can I do it? Yeah. I might just go for something like that. A little bit turn of the century swashbuckler. Yeah, why not? Okay, cosmetic. We don't need that. Okay. Alright, so that's appearance. I feel pretty good with that. That's a guy. Okay. Let's see. Backgrounds. Let's go top down. Ex-convict. You never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you, so much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record or escape while they weren't looking. Okay, hang on. Your background represents who you were prior to joining the Earth Directorate. Backgrounds are used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, such as conversations and other things you can do in the world. These represent unique experiences that you've gained through life. Okay. Gambler. The grand plan. Ha! You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in service. I kind of love that. The idea that you like lost a bet and that's why you're in. Okay, Lawbringer. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you joined the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither you. Definitely not that for me. Professor, you were a prominent voice in your field until your penchant... They like that word, don't they? Penchant for full contact. Okay, hold on. See, I went from making fun of him to, like, laughing like an idiot. Full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well. Okay, so this sounds like you're a little bit of an Indiana Jones character, but it's saying like talent for dealing with makes me think a little bit charisma. Renegade. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for, and definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. Alright, so I'm kind of liking that. And then Roustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet, one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as a gunslinging Earth Directorate agent not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. Okay, I'm going to go with Renegade. Alright, let's look at traits. Oh. Positive and negative traits. I really want to see what they're doing with negative stuff in this game. Because in the first Outer Worlds, I never once took a flaw. So I want to see if there's anything actually interesting to me in this game. That's either mechanically interesting or character building. Okay, Brawny. Able to perform great feats of strength. In combat, you're an unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. Okay, that's cool. Brilliant. You're intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills. During skill selection, specialize in one additional skill. Okay, so already we've got kind of a meta option. Heroic. Others tend to naturally follow and look up to. Yep. Minus 20% companion ability charge time. Okay. So if we were leaning into playing with companions, that would be good. Innovative. You are inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. Crafting recipes for ammo, throwables, and resources create up to twice. I feel like I'm reading a magic card. As many of those items for the same amount of crafting materials. Okay. Lucky. Your lucky things tend to go your way. Plus 5% crit chance. Certain opportunities are just accessible. That's interesting. Certain opportunities. Nimble. You're quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly while stealthing and in combat. And it gives us bonuses to crouch speed and combat sprint. Resilient. You can power through even the deadliest of injuries. It requires more than usual to take you down in combat. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. Suave. You have a way with words, getting you discounts at vendors and talking your way out of minor crimes. Okay, I think if we're going for this like gunslinger character, I'm kind of liking Suave and like Lucky. Okay, witty. Your fun demeanor and quick wit makes you popular with others. Others are willing to forgive your past transgressions. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained. Yeah, let's go Suave. Okay, it says so I can select a second one. So, yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay, now we get. Okay. You must select a negative trait or remove one of your positive traits. Okay, I like this. Abrasive. You're hard on the ears and people don't like talking to you. Others have a hard time accepting you in their communities and organizations. Reputation with any faction can never increase above neutral. Preventing any bonuses that would be gained from having a positive reputation with a faction such as vendor discounts. Oh, wow. Dumb, you weren't recruited for your ability to plan or solve problems. You just can't learn some things. During skill selection, lock 5 of the 12 available skills. Those skills can never have points added to them. That's mechanically interesting. Like, I like the idea that you just can't do certain things when a lot of RPGs tend to let you do everything. Sickly, your body is weak, prone to breaks, scrapes, and illness. Injuries and crashing from primers are more like... I'm guessing primers are... Okay, yeah, toxicity crash. So primers must be this game's word for chems. I don't remember if that was like their word for chems in the first game, because it's been so long. Okay, so I have to select a negative trait. Well, I don't want to do abrasive, since I can't build above neutral with factions. Dumb is interesting, but I like sickly if we're leaning into my idea of a like Victorian gentleman gunslinger. Just he's a Victorian gentleman gunslinger, but he's also he was a sickly Victorian child. Okay. All right, I like it. All right, what are we going to do for skills? Select 2 skills to specialize in. Well, we definitely want to do guns. Okay, let's just look through what we got. Okay, so we got speech, sneak, science, observation. Hidden objects with a difficulty at or below your skill can be... What? Reveals hidden objects in the world and subtle behaviors in conversations. Oh, that's really interesting. If I took medical, that would offset my crash threshold. Okay. I'm scared that, like, hacking and lockpicking are going to be universal skills that I desperately want. But then I am leaning towards this observation. Because I don't want to lean into being, like, Skyrim stealth archer, only playing stealth. Like I said, I want to go more gunslinger. And I feel like observation, you know, kind of go for the Sherlock Holmes kind of thing. It also gives a bonus to weak spot damage. So if we can justify it from a gunslinger perspective of, you know, we know where to aim kind of thing. We know, like, what's the most beneficial place. Okay. I'm thinking... So, observation and guns. So, we can only do 2, right? Yeah, alright. Oh. Commander? Something. Alright, what's our Victorian gentleman name? Part of me leans towards something like Beauregard. Or, let's see. I'm gonna look up a name generator. Oh, right off... Oh my goodness, right off the bat. We got, like, Ignatius... Garrett Ferguson. Okay, hang on. I've seen like a name generator for like Lovecraftian character names. Of course, when I looked up this, it was like eldritch horror names. There we go. Detective name generator. Now this is more like... Oh. Why is this the hardest part of... I'm gonna look at like a list of... I'm gonna look at a list of Old West gunslingers and try to go for something that's not... You know, like, not go for like Wyatt Earp kind of thing. Oh, Seth Bullock. Commander Bullock. That's a good name. Commander Bullock. I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards that. Yeah, let's do Bullock. Let me just check my spelling on that. Oh, we gotta go less than that. We could do something like really on the nose. You know, it starts with Commander, like in the name box. So I wonder if people are going to refer to me as Commander, like consistently. Meaning, like, if I drop the Commander out, they'll still call me that. Alright. If that's the case... I don't think this is... No, that fits. We could make it a little bit more sci-fi. Change it to a K. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, review. Commander Murdoch, renegade. Suave, lucky, but sickly. Specialized in guns and observation. He's an observant gunslinger. Okay. I'm happy with that. How challenging do you prefer the mission responsibilities of an Earth Directorate agent? Okay, so story is enemies have less health and do less damage. Normal enemies have standard health and damage. So it's just well, that makes it seem like, see, this says enemies have standard health and damage, but then this says enemies do more damage. Enemies deal extreme damage, so this makes me feel like their health is the same. I think we're gonna go normal. Did it crash? Is it alive? Nothing on the screen indicates that the game is alive.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies.
Oh my gosh.
Tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
Alright, so skip drives are causing anomalies in space that are going to cause something apocalyptic. Okay, Starfield. Okay. It's been a while since I played the first game, so I'm not going to make a lot of comparison to the first game because I just simply don't remember. But I may end up comparing this to Starfield. Like, is this... The question in my mind while I'm playing this is going to be, is this better than Starfield? Because it won't be hard for it to be better than Starfield. Alright, yeah, so... Graphics are not looking great on these settings. Navigation terminal. Okay, so...
Commander, hi.
Whoa! Whoa!
Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
We could go for the whole Solid Snake method. Tactical time dilation device. Wow, a whole 10.25, huh?
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
What? They simulate brain damage?
Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
Yeah. Why are you asking anyone else how you run your life?
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side.
Let's see. Never forget this is just a job. No one's ever going to be looking out for you but you.
Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
I noticed it said that would be remembered. Big Telltale vibes. Guy who's only played Telltale games. Okay, let's do that.
Call should come through at the console.
Commander, your credentials
credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Alright. Uh-huh.
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
Alright, what we got on the table here? Purple Berry Crunch. Unironically, would love some cereal right now. Earl's Grey Tea. Okay. That's subtle. I like it. Okay. I don't see really anything else to pick up. Cigarette lighter and bulk smokes. Okay, so we have like a little bit of a vaulting mechanic. Wonder if we get anything. Use of force guidelines. It is said that peace cannot be kept through force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Directorate, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force, our force. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations where deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that agents use their best judgment, and if they are forced to select a violent solution, to subsequently fill out a use of deadly force form, known internally as a you dead foe. Is it supposed to be you dead foe or you dead foo? In triplicate, one for the tribunal, one for the records archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operational cost, or DOC report. Variation of mission organization. While agents frequently receive their orders as a specific set of actions from their local Earth Directorate system headquarters in the form of an Aetherware video message, sometimes directly from the Chief of Special Operations, accompanied by a well-typed brief, they also can receive new missions in the field from other agents, as well as appeals from private citizens. While quests and side quests, I get it. While these latter missions may contain a few well-detailed elements, they are often vague and poorly worded, sometimes even containing spelling and grammar mistakes. Agents should expect to use their best judgment and their extensive training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malfaction, but an agent is still expected to apprehend the wrongdoers and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. Cargo mishandling incident procedure. You might think investigating cargo mishandling incidents, also known as CMIs, or more colloquially as smuggling operations, is beneath the notice of a highly trained and well-armed Earth Directorate agent, but you would be wrong. Nothing is beneath our notice, from illegal trafficking to the importing of contraband weapons, drugs, and contraband snack foods, like all-dressed chips. Give me your all-dressed chips. The Earth Directorate takes each and every CMI seriously, prosecuting each infraction to the edge of legal enforcement. Legal enforcement and beyond. We will not stop until we have taught every CMI transgressor to fear the words Earth Directorate and Agent. Okay. Alright. Little bit of world building about the organization. Got my creds. I got a helmet. Actually, let's see how we look with our... Oh, yeah, that looks great. Can I... Okay, but then can I, like... It's probably in the settings where I could toggle the helmet. See, that gives me base health, so... Stats over aesthetics any day, I say.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
Look at that. We are right off the gate. We've got a background-related dialogue.
Then you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
You may be able to hear my cat hollering in the background because that's what they do. What kind of resistance can we expect?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Interesting, it shows us skill-related checks. Like, not showing what it says or anything, but just kind of showing.
If that's true, you may very well find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. Which would be the smart play. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Let's all calm down. Agent Pascal meant no disrespect.
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
I can promise you no one on my team will be fouling up the mission. We're professionals. This mission's gonna get messed up.
But since you are the commanding officer here, I have no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
I am going to see if I can adjust my graphics. I may not. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna put everything to medium. It defaulted to low for some reason. Let's see. Looks like we're still getting some like artifacting in the shadows. And the hair's a little bit. Let me see. See, what was this? See, I don't like that chromatic aberration is in this with like lighting and blood effects. That's annoying. Let's go to high. It very much could not apply until I've like restarted the game, so I'm not like super hasty to judge graphics, especially considering that like these graphical issues are most likely on my end. But then again, these days it very much could be an optimization issue. So I make no promises about how long I'm gonna stream this today, but I at least want to do whatever this first kind of mission is, because I do have plans later today. But if I end up getting a kind of good first impression off this, I'm going to continue playing it on days that I'm not busy. So we'll see. Okay, so our pistol is a little C96 looking gun.
Which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive.
Just kind of seeing if there's anything to pick up or anything.
But even I can't succeed alone.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Sounds good. Requires power, okay. Your sovereign, protector of Arcadia, caretaker of worlds. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the graphic settings may apply on a restart of the game.
Mel, did a Sprat get flash fried in here?
Yeah, I guess it did. So, Mechanist badge. Identification badge for the apparently deceased Mechanist cadet Robert Mowry. Okay. Compact rounds, commonly used in pistol, other personal defense weapons.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two dead. Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned.
Are you hostile?
Additional demerits assigned for misuse of electrical current.
Huh, okay.
A subject is better able to serve when all their
He's-
blood is contained within their body.
He's issuing demerits.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I found a badge. Ooh, see, it could be helpful to convince whoever answers to use it. Okay.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
We're going to use our thing we picked up.
Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment?
It was great. You should try it.
No! I mean, yes! Of course I would. Willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Ah, see, we don't have that. All right, let's go for... Then can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment, was it?
Sorry. I can't risk being sent to mental... Forget I said that. It is my duty to report this. I'm sure the Arbiters will come get you out of there when they have the time.
All right. Well, that doesn't seem to have worked. What we got here? Read this, Cadet Mallory. You've been assigned to this posting for a reason. You are to maintain order and cleanliness within this landing pad until ordered otherwise. In case of emergency or extreme confusion, send a message to the Arbiter immediately. Please continue to review... Okay. This was like, read this too. In anticipation of any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to the following items. Momentarily not knowing where you are is not an emergency. Do not use sharp objects when cleaning the electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression. This landing pad is scheduled to be decommissioned soon as part of a protocol for the family Varick's visit. Once this happens, you are to report to Central Dispatch for your temporary assignment. This is important. Once decommissioned, security measures will restart upon any power surge, so you should attempt to continue cleaning. So should you, I'll get the words in the right order eventually. So should you attempt to continue cleaning, you likely will be fired upon. Should this happen, seek cover, put out any fire in your person before contacting the Arbiter. I don't feel like reading all of this. It's kind of like alarms are going off and I'm sitting in a terminal reading it. Mercy oxymorphone. Drugs are consumed upon pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Oh. Oh. Well. Well, that was interesting combat. What do we got here? This is like... Look at this nice leather bag. That's it's really nice. I was sitting there plinking away at that turret. Is this a chest? Okay. I was plinking away at that turret just to have everything just get shot by my team pretty quick. I'm guessing there's not a lot to pick up in this area. What we got here? Is this... Okay.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
I feel like I'm gonna go for more head-on approaches.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Shot's certainly part of it.
Alright, what? You are equipped with the latest in Earth Directorate technology. The tactical time dilation gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. Okay, you have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time. It can be increased via other equipment. Okay. So, we have VATS.
Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. The surprise appraisal of our competence seems more likely. What? Remedying poor cover.
Taking cover behind a railing. Very smart. Very wise. Hope we can get... I hope we get good guns. Ooh, we... somebody got bloody messed. Short rounds. Okay. Doesn't look like they dropped weapons. Okay, I'm not gonna get too obsessed with trying to look around in this area. I feel like we're in a prologue area that we're not gonna get a ton of stuff in. Where's our... Food and drinks. You can eat food and drink you've acquired to heal while out of combat. Food and drink is cheap and plentiful, making it excellent for healing up between fights. In combat, however, you can only use the medical inhaler to heal damage you've taken. Makes sense. Visit the medical inhaler tutorial in the codex to learn more about it. Food and drink can be consumed on this screen manually or while out of combat with use inhaler. Oh, okay. %, 6%. Not a lot. E. Okay. Well, that wasn't a ton of HP gained.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. What's funny?
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship. Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Oh, that grenade actually made it over here.
Finishing my firearm. Appreciate maintaining perfection. Grenade?
Overuse of the medical inhaler can cause you to experience a drug crash. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled, preventing you from healing further. To prevent crashes, ensure you're watching your toxicity. Okay, makes sense. Woo, we crashing out. Looks like we can pick up some ammo. Okay, I noticed on the mini-map, just a flask of black powder. Okay. Before sending, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest test schedules. A bunch of gibberish. Okay. I don't know why it's still highlighted if I already read it. Okay, so yeah, they're giving us a decent amount of ammo here.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Transfer manual or engineering 1. Okay, we've got a melee weapon. Attacking unaware enemies while crouched will perform a sneak attack. For most weapons, this allows you to preview your damage. Okay, prepare a power attack, weak spot hit, or charged shot with certain guns. One-handed melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal or power attack damage. Look for mods and perks. Okay.
Even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Borschtloff.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure...
Alright.
Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its... Yes, you! You are not just a cog in the machine. You
I gotta remember that I've got these grenades.
the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of our bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Alright. We got 2 doors. Ah, okay.
Beloved subjects,
We need a lockpick and a mag pick. Well, I picked up a mag pick. I wonder if there's a lockpick around here.
Every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us.
Oh. We're doing a little bit of, the old BioShock. Alright, let's check the other bathroom. Prestige soda. I could go for a soda right now.
Dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine.
We don't have like a... Okay, I was gonna say, we're not sitting on like perk points or something, are we? Oh, I heard something. Oh, what? What?
Hey, good. Seeking cover.
That scared me so much. Blew that guy's legs smooth off. Alright, I think. Check this corner. Alright, we're good.
We're encountering more
Wait.
opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
A jug of sparkling water.
We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog.
Alright, I feel like enemies are gonna...
You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the
I feel like enemies are gonna show up over where that doorway is. Access console for communication tower broadcast management.
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team soon.
The enemy, like, dropping down when shot is going to mess me up. Still haven't seen a lockpick. So far, the gunplay feels fine. You know, just having a pistol. But I'd like to get, obviously, a better pistol and a rifle.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
The observation skill helps you. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we know we took that. Okay, so when you see the eye appear, oh. Cool. Okay. Just drink a bunch of gin to heal ourselves. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him, shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, and all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-lidded, absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are, Sovereign preserve me. Guy's too smart. He's too smart for the... He's too smart for the brainwashing. Doesn't really look like there's anything for us to pick up here. Oh, wait. Another mag pick. Okay, interesting sounds.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
Oh my gosh.
An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
They fouled up the mission.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Lowell, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
This is so crazy, I have to do it.
What are you... Oh. Yeah, I guess I don't need those right now. But what about Pascal? What about the mission?
Yeah, you get back to the ship.
Damn straight, Commander. I wasn't sure about what you told me back on the ship, but I see now you're right. I gotta look out for myself. Sorry, Pascal. I hope you make it. You too, Commander.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the Skip Labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Alright, cool.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
When I told him to get back to the ship, I thought I would have the option to help Pascal, but apparently not. Okay, how do I switch weapons? I just not have it equipped. Okay, I see. This is all like a lever action?
Now what?
Space lever actions, okay. See, I keep expecting to, like, things that I see to be something on the ground that... Look at this, you know, waist-high cover in this room. A little bit more world building stuff. Alright, so we need...
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please? What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
This is an emergency. I need to get into the skip labs at once.
Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom. You're not Maori. I shudder to think of my fate had I let an unauthorized person into the facility. Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue.
Yeah, let's go for the renegade one here. It would have been better for you if you had. Now you have to knowingly let me into the labs.
Never. I'll not compound my guilt by helping you further. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
Oh, it's obvious you're terrified of mental refreshment, but you're just willing to submit to it. You okay? You sound like you're gonna throw up. Believe me, I should know. I know you're a good subject, and think about how much better you'd be by helping me out. Let's go for the first one.
Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
It's on a terminal here. I can try to find a way to help you with that. If you're going to be killed or refreshed anyway, why not help me through?
I'll not have one of my last cognizant actions be one of treason. Especially not one suborned by the likes of you.
Did you just say suborned? Pardon me while I guffaw.
I'm tired of being mocked by a treasonous malcontent such as yourself. Let us just see how you fare against the entirety of this sector's automechs.
Uh-oh. Let's see if we can... I should have reloaded. Oh yeah, I have grenades. Oh. Wow. Okay. Fine. I was like, those grenade throws were horrible. Alright, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Joke's on you. Alright, let's have a conversation again.
Prevail, fiend.
Okay, buddy. I wonder... I guess it's through the door I can't lockpick. I mean, look over here. See, I keep finding these mag picks, but... Alright. Well, the end result is we still got to cross. A flywheel. Nice looking artwork. And, you know, strong art design in the game. Sealed, okay. Got an elevator.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Tribute dignity. I'm actually going to just kind of click through those and not sit here and read them right now. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and then turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or to hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various... Okay, yeah. Stealth tutorial. Still no lockpicks. It would be really funny if somebody just walked out of the bathroom and saw me. You know, it gave me the stealth tutorial, but I wonder who's here to detect me. After staring at the half-erased note for a good 30 seconds, you realize the science is way beyond your comprehension. You need the professor background. Save my rifle for big problems.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Place to question.
Really poor aim on my part. Yeah, they went for the full
Commander, can you hear us?
bloody mess thing.
Can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Okay, I think this is our way forward. Let's sell our junk. What do we got? Feel like 4%, 6%. That's inhaler charge. Let's do... Yeah, why not? Just buy all of it. Just in your corporate headquarters, buying your food. Oh. Distraction devices are handheld devices. They make loud noises. See? Good. Like, I hate when stealth games emphasize like enemy detection and stuff without giving me an option to like throw something.
Power system is malfunctioning. Stay back.
Danger is nigh. Explosion!
What? What? Did I shoot a grenade in that guy's hand? Jeez. Honestly, if I want to read those logs that I've seen, I'll just go back and pause this video later. There are robots that they're probably going to activate.
What? Straight to it! The mechanical shall turn the tide.
Oh, I hate. I hate when melee enemies just zip. Oh, shoot.
Each a vital cog.
Shooting feels pretty good so far. Like, I really don't mind the gunplay thus far. I'm interested to see what kind of other options I'll get. Like, I'd like a good, like, Magnum revolver at some point. Maybe a semi-auto that's got a little bit more punch. That'd be pretty good. What? I can see it on the minimap. What am I... Did a body go, like, through the wall or something? Alright. Let's not get too hung up on it. But yeah, I'd like a rifle that's a little bit quicker to shoot.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
Okay, then. So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job.
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one who has to die here.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
And Niles is just collateral damage. He thought you were his friend.
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
It's not too late for you to stand down. Niles is still alive.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
very flashy.
Family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
But yeah, very flashy intro here thus far. Oh, haha. It's like the claw game. Very funny. But yeah, very flashy intro. I mean, so far there hasn't been any terribly cringy dialogue. I'm sure that comes later. But not a horrible first impression for the first, like, hour and a half.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. No one usually has when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Niles out here looking like Saw Gerrera. You have no idea where I am.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. The amount unnecessarily and unwillingly appropriated from Agent Ibarra has also been subtracted. Administering stern warning. Stealing from fellow agents is wrong.
Okay, I like that it addresses that I stole from him. Yeah, consider my hand slapped.
This infraction warrants only verbal warning. No physical correction will be administered at this time. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness.
Oh, is this where I get to
This is to ensure
set my
no
stats?
unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Yeah, this has got to be my setting my stats. Oh, respec.
Say,
It's like I get to respec org. Oh, okay, so I can just straight up change. Okay. No, I think I'll keep it the same. Your last opportunity. Yeah. I got no problem.
Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
Alright, I'm ready. Give me the briefing, Val.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Auntie's Choice invaded Arcadia. Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Good. Plenty of time to figure out how to not die, then.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries's latest actions.
What? She's alive?
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite.
She's gonna be like a
earlier this
robot
month.
or something.
The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location.
Niall certainly seems different.
This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Okay. We gotta level up. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skill. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often having a passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Okay. So... I think we're going to go for raising speech. And we'll raise guns. I think that's fine. Okay, perks. Every 2 okay, so we're doing every 2 levels we get a perk. Okay. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build in the perk screen. I like that. That's good. Okay. So, point blank artist. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols is increased against targets within 10 meters, but less above that distance. Interesting. Bonus stuff. Space Ranger, your speech skill. Your speech skill also scales damage. I love that. It's so stupid. Alright, Sharpshooter. Marksman, assault, and sniper rifles deal increased damage at distances greater than 20 meters, but less below that distance. Sneak attack damage for this weapon is also increased. Okay, that's good. You unlock an additional weapon equipment. 3 weapons. 3 weapons are more damage based on our speech skill. Let's do that. All right, let's look at. I like that there's little icons on these that kind of indicate. Oh, okay. So I think we're gonna do that one. Damage increase based on Swapping guns. Okay. Not bad. Ooh, there are a lot of perks. A lot of perks. I'm gonna maybe off stream kind of like look into all of that. Maybe plan out a build a little bit. What do we got here? Quest journal. Let's see how good the quest journal is. This is kind of a gripe of mine when it comes to RPGs and games in general, is when they have a quest journal that doesn't give you enough information. So, for example, if I just stopped playing this for a month and didn't think about the game and came back to it and opened the quest log to see where I was at, you know, how much information is there to catch me up with it? Or is it very much built with the idea that you're going to just be playing it uninterrupted until you finish? All right, speak with Niles. Yeah, okay, so this tells us where we're at. Tells us where to go. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing this is a, like, full heal. Okay, we got a workbench for crafting. This is better than what we have. Wait. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's it's either medium armor or medium protection, but the idea that it might be medium armor excites me. I'm just gonna guess that this is better. Didn't actually like look, but oh, energy recharge. I think I'm gonna value base health. Okay. I do think this would be a good opportunity for me to take a break really quick. Use the restroom, grab a water. Honestly, the ship's not in that bad a shape, all things considered. It's a little lived in. I like it. Like that it's lived in. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to go grab water, use the restroom, and I will be right back. All right. I'm back. Let's get Agent Cooper away. Let's see what these have to say. I also got myself a little bit of a snack, so... Please allow 3 to 18 business months for responses from the Earth Directorate. Let's see. Archived messages. Alright, regarding the mission failure. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia Colony until further orders. Confirming receipt of latest report. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. Where is my knife? I can open this. All right. My mother got me a box of the Wednesday Addams cereal because she knows I like the show, and I'm going to snack on it a little bit. I'll try not to crunch directly in the microphone. That'd be uncouth of me. All right. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contributions over the past 6+ years, but it is of the utmost importance that you continue your observation of the colony. Extraction request denied. Whoops. I expected it was tab to exit, not escape to exit. Got it here. Okay, this is where it came from. Okay. Immediately forgot. Hibernation pods. Engine room. Now, I have not heard... I'm unspoiled on this game. Completely. I wonder in the timeline of things... if we are at a similar time to the first game, or if we're off in the future, or past. Well, no, future. I guess it would be future with the Anti-Cleos thing. But maybe we might run into some old friends, like Vicar Max. Again, digging the kind of lived-in. Just got a container of fish. Well, I guess we know what we're eating. We got various plants growing. Ooh. Need the commander's safe key. What we got here? No, it's just the same as before.
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
She was a traitor and she'll get what she's coming. Nah. Niles?
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
So I wonder if I had told him to save Pascal, if she would be here also. Like if that's a consequence of my dialogue choice.
You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
I'm sure you did the best you could.
Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Fine by me. I've got a bullet I'm saving just for her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
Premeditative self-defense. Sure, we'll call it that.
She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was asserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting her Protectorate communications hub.
All right, we've got our first, like, open world segment, I guess.
Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
I wonder, I'm guessing he'll be a companion? At least for this?
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Lockpicks, okay. Good call.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
If you have a key already, why not unlock it yourself?
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Okay. You know me too well.
An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
Any idea where I can find more of these keys?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Alright, let's see what this... Fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others... See, again, it's good that you can throw items to distract enemies, and you can also dispose of bodies. I hate when a game gives you stealth mechanics but doesn't let you move or hide bodies or distract enemies. It sucks. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. Okay. That's fine.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Alright. I mean, I see what they're doing with the writing here. You can have up to 2 companions who follow you and assist you in your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you, gain a perk point every 5 levels, and spend in the ledger. Oh, we could just straight up... We got 2 companions right out the gate. Paradise Island, So far, the loading hasn't been awful. Has taken a little bit longer than I might expect. This one's taken a little bit. And then also, like, the Moon Man is supposed to be moving in the bottom to indicate that it's loading, and it does not always move. What a goofy, clunky ship. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's some frame rate right there. Oh my god, are these... Look at these little guys. Little creatures. Dubious little creatures. Well, that's certainly interesting.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up Debris' trail.
Alright, I think I'm going to... I'm going to explore this landing pad. But I may need to call it a day here soon. Gosh, I could go for a soda. Really go for an orange Fanta right now. Alright, nothing. Looks like we got a path that way. Of course, we have an elevator at that central building. What do we got over here? We have a path over there. I might have to mess with my settings again, because this frame rate, it feels a little rough. Whenever I was looking at installing the game, it said it should run great. I mean, it runs. My room isn't 1,000 degrees. But maybe, I don't know, maybe in the next couple of days there might be some optimization updates. I'm starting to think there's nothing on this platform worth my time. Alright, let's get to the first town, and then we will kind of call it there. And I'll likely, tomorrow morning, jump back into this on stream. Ooh.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Say the same for the trooper.
Ooh, shotgun. And we actually have 3 weapon inventory slots. Okay. There is, I don't know if they're still made, there is a real world triple barrel shotgun out there, which is an interesting concept, but it's a bit of a meme. It is a bit of a meme. Huh. Said it was a recipe? Commemorative toss ball. Might be a quest item or something. Yeah, it looks like we've got a crashed ship here. Got another path up that way. Alright, let's go. Let's go to town. So far, interesting looking planet. I like the colors. The contrast of the green against this, like, deep red color. Each companion, okay.
Protocol's ready.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Zeranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's auto mechs. Standing in Zeranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Zeranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto-doc to remove... Alright, so this is radiation. I don't remember in what little promotional stuff I saw for this. I don't remember seeing this place.
Hello there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a Yeseng Protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Sprat exterminators. Alright, let's do the speech check.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all, unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Yeah, let's ask about the goods and services.
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Let's ask about the mechs outside of town.
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Oh yeah, see? Quest item. Found this on one of their bodies.
Damnation. I know that toss ball. Belonged to a friend on that detail. Keepsake, I guess. Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
Cool. How would I accept the bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Alright, we're gonna keep the DeVries thing a little close to our chest here for now.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Okay. Interesting aesthetics to the town. A little Wild West, a little almost Art Deco. Okay, but yeah, that seems like a good place for me to, call it for this stream. Like I said, I've got things to do this evening. But tomorrow, I will gladly hop back into the game sometime in the morning for a couple hours at least. We'll explore the town, accept some quests and the like. But yeah, so far, not an awful first impression. Wish the game was running a little bit better for me, but that's probably just on my end. But so far, so good. Anyway, if you've been watching this, I thank you for your time, and thanks for watching and everything. And I hope that you will join me, or at least, watch the next stream. Join me next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.